Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year. That's Malachi Starks.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Starts the game off with a pick, just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
They'll air it out on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance like a long-time vet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Check.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get 6 more on their early advantage. Mario Douglas with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Yo.
The drive begins with Henry. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180. Come on.
Jackson to throw it. This is completed downfield to Likely. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
180. What is that? Hey. Sit up.
Flying down the middle of Henry. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Turn on! You. Hey. Cut.
This is Henry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the
When you
play.
rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
180. 180.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
180. Cut.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14. Ravens 11. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Hey, can't. Crazy.
Here's made in the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
May trying again here on second. Hits him on the out route. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Sir, what's up? Hey, what's up? Here.
And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw, here's May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. Now over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Quick on the draw to Gibson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Complete to Diggs out left. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
The kick is good.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, tonight! Tonight! 180! Go right here.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Now he's past the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. Patriots get some late points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score.
Patriots 25, Ravens 18.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. What a shot. Hey.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play fake with Jackson. He throws a bullet to the set. That's caught at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Gibson here from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 10.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Five. Crazy.
First down, May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
May now, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Sit on. Finish it up!
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is Cox. That's Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 25.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ready? Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready! Rocco 80!
Shoves him off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
They run it with King Henry. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another run for Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Trying to get outside with Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Jackson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's keeping it, he's going for it, and he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too, but now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
First down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
May now on 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 39. Patriots 25.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a man, right side. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going play action, May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On one, ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180. Sit up.
Running this with Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180. Shot.
Running once more with Henry. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
180. 180. What a shot. You are X.
Here's Henry running left. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That one's complete, right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
It's May from the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Crazy.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Big gain downfield. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 32.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens scores 13 points in the quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 32.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here goes crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Now May coming off that kick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down. Here he is on third and short. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good.
Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
At the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on first down. May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they take him down right along the 30. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Ravens 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Crazy, crazy.
May now, third and 2. Throw deep to the left side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk.
He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First and 10, it's Henry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Report!
They're going to pass it here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey! Sit up!
Henry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Hey, middle.
Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Sit up!
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Scooped up by the Patriots. He's at midfield. The 30. Hits the 20. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
First down, May. Forced out to his right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's May. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Third and long for him here. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time left. Going deep here for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.